Hello. I do not like going live on Facebook. Um, I just find this whole platform like, yet I'm here. This platform is like an invasion of security on so many levels. Um, but yet, when I do come on here, I feel that there's something pertinent that I have to share. So, um, I'm sure you guys are feeling it, but this is a divine opportunity for a reset, and it's showing all of us what we do not need at all. Women, this is especially an important time for us, especially women who are pregnant, because you are really having to tap into your primal power. Because if you have, you can't depend on anyone in labor and delivery. It really truly has you're coming to the realization that it was always about your power. It always had to come from you. And even though you didn't have a doula, it all the I don't even want to say advocacy. Like the speaking your own truth, nobody can do that for you but you. You have to advocate, and you have to speak up for yourself, and you have to say what you want, what you don't agree with, and you have to do it. Nobody can do it. Nobody can communicate that for you, and nobody's going to know what you truly want unless you speak up for yourself and you make that known. Women in general, we have been conditioned from birth. I wouldn't even say birth, but from early childhood, to deny our divine feminine and to play ourselves very small. And I think we are taking off those veils like they're socks over our eyes. And truly realizing and seeing our true power. I think there's something really divine in recognizing that we were never made to be sex objects, even though we are beautiful and we are sensual beings. That's the exploited version, is to identify so much with this physical body. I think it's foolish that we not to blame ourselves because we don't know any better, but to put so much emphasis in our physical form, our bodies, our hair. This is the wrong side. All of that, the makeup, to create an appearance that's not real. Like I'm just wrapped in a sheet, and put a scarf on my head. Like I just want to be so close to nature, my natural self, that I'm like, I'm not putting on any appearances, and whatever. I'm like, I'm not even going to try to explain myself. But I'm tired of it. So I say all that to say, I'm noticing, or it's become apparent to me, that men, not all, but you have those who are operating from a lower vibration, who will, have no problem ejaculating in a woman, and, she becomes pregnant with his child. And then because he has not dealt with his own issues of insecurity, he bounces. He's like, well, you're the more capable and mature out of the two of us, so I'm going to let you handle this by yourself. And I just have the freedom to just leave you here by yourself. You're strong, you can handle it. And we all know that that's very cowardice, and that really has a lot to do with his insecurities and a perverted like, what's the word? It's like he knows that a woman is capable, but it's like, you're so capable, you're strong enough to handle this by yourself. It's like it's a nod that women are, how strong women are, but in the most insecure, like, backhanded way. You know, we as women have to recognize our power, that if we're raising boys, we need to first be the model of a woman that they are going to marry. And then we also have to train them what their role is. Hi, thank you for watching. Feel free to chime in, because I don't know who's watching this. But, you know, we need to teach our boys, have a stuffy, have a boy doll, go play in the kitchen. You know, if you want to help cook and clean, those are skills that we need to be teaching our boys, so that they are capable of doing it themselves before they get married, and also that they can be a support to their wives, and they're not just like, well, you're supposed to wash my clothes, you're supposed to take care of the kids, I'm just supposed to go work and do all the hard stuff. That's an imbalance, you know. Same thing with our girls. You know, they're not just to be limited to stuff that's in the kitchen and nurturing things. You know, teach your girls their way with tools. Like, I put these up myself, and I measured, and no, you know, they're not perfect, and they may be a little crooked, but doggone it, I did the math and the measurements, and I hung them myself, you know. My grandfather, he taught me how to change a tire. If it weren't for my tiny arms, I may be strong enough to, you know, use a tire iron rod or whatever you call that thing to loosen the lug nuts. But I can loosen them, but sometimes it's hard to tighten them back up again. But anyhow, it's really important that we recognize the divine season that we're in. What some people will call isolation. God, this is such a beautiful opportunity to get reconnected with what truly matters in your life. You can't see me, but I am shuffling cards. So we're going to do some readings. Messages for random people that I have no idea who this is going to be for, but we're going to do some because I know that there's messages for somebody. But anywho, we've been lied to. We've been distracted. You know, our whole lives has been a distraction. You know, from the conditioning. Well, girls are supposed to do this, boys are supposed to do that. Or, you know, the limits that have been placed on us by other people. Like, no, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. None of that matters. I had a very, very powerful, alarming dream, you know, waking up into this morning that helped me to see that my dream was not real. But this dream that we think we're living it's not real either. And it's a divine opportunity to disconnect from it and get to the true source and reality of life, that we are divinely connected to spirit. And that everything, every limit, every insecurity, every shortcoming, every fault, everything that we feel that we would think to diminish our value and our worth, it's a divine opportunity for us to say, that's not true. That's not real. None of that. If we think about our weight, our hair color, our, whatever physical features that we don't like about ourselves, they're not true. They're not real. And this is an opportunity for us to connect to what truly matters. I know this visual looks weird, but in the midst of what would seem like a compromising situation, bad news, it's an opportunity to get down to the meat of what truly matters. And I feel many of us are here right now. We're not at the new beginning, but we are slowly letting what does not serve us to die, including this cell phone. So I may do more videos or do something with the information that I share and like more in depth. But I really feel that women are first, not better by any means. I think God naturally gave us a higher vibration because we are divine, like we're connected to things that are not seen. That's why if you acknowledge the story in the Bible that the serpent came to Eve first, let's just for lack of a better word, let's just consider it a narrative, that the serpent came to Eve first. Why did he go to Eve first if God created Adam first? So the woman is like a gatekeeper to spiritual things, which is why women are a little bit more intuitive about, to their husbands, you shouldn't do that, or you should, we're more into health and reasonings behind why stuff happens. And we question logic because it's like, is logic all there is? So we need to realize that, let me just say this. So in my experience, I'm aware that women vibrate at a higher vibration. All people can vibrate at a low vibration, but it seems like in relationships, women vibrate a little higher, or they are more in tune to spiritual things. So it's almost like, I just see men operating out of a carnal nature, like doing the bare minimum to get by, and this isn't all men, but this is just some, where it's like shortcuts, the lower vibration, the carnal nature, the ego, whatever is just convenient. Men are comfortable with that. Whereas women operating a little bit higher is like, more attention to detail, or how things are arranged so that it has a feeling in the house. I don't like where that picture is. It needs to be a little bit like this. Now it's perfect. And now it creates a sense of synergy and balance in the home and whatnot. Women are more in tune to that. We got to let go of holding ourselves back. We got to stop listening to the messages in society and in the culture and really pay attention to what our bodies and our minds, our intuition, what our spirit is calling us to do and to say. That is paramount. We need to give that information to our boys so that they can become strong men. We also need to give that information to our daughters, so that they can duplicate and replicate the model that we're setting. We're walking in too much fear. We're concerned about stuff that is not real. You know, how we look, you know, feeling depressed about physical features. You know, my breasts are sagging. Well, that's a part of life. Your skin is sagging, yes. After a certain age, our bodies change. They start to go on a decline. And the best thing that we can do is, instead of beating ourselves up, which only leads to more dis-ease in the body, disease, continue to work towards loving our bodies, getting good nutrients in our systems. Juice Plus, you know, that's good vitamins and minerals, whole foods, water, MSM powder, sulfur, you know, or organically occurring sulfur, vitamin C, you know, all of these different things that help strengthen our bodies, you know, increasing those, magnesium, calcium, vitamin C, increasing those as our body is on the decline. When we're young, we may not need those as much, but as we start to decline, we need to increase that supplementation just to balance out all that stuff. So that's my 16, almost 17-minute rant on this is a divine opportunity to go within yourself, to get to acknowledge the lies that you believed about yourself and your existence and this life. Use this as an opportunity to set goals. You know, what you're going to change from this moment forward, because this is not the end. This is an end of something, but this is a divine new beginning, and an opportunity, a new opportunity for new things. And what do you want to do moving forward? How do you want to create a better life for your family? What lessons do you want to instill in your children so that they have a better life, so that they have a better outcome, of a better perception of the world around them? What you have the power. Why are you not taking hold of it? Why are you not harnessing it, channeling it, directing it to manifest and create the desired outcome that you're entitled to? You're stalling it yourself, essentially. And I'm saying that to myself as well, that I am stalling the very outcome that I know is mine, because I'm choosing to not listen to it, to make excuses as to why I can't do it. And that's exactly what they are, excuses. They are delays. They are lies. So this being stuck in the house with your family as a divine setup, that yes, I need to slow you down. I need to get you away from all the stuff that you thought you needed, like toilet paper, so that you can focus on what truly matters and what is truly important. So I'm gonna do some. I know I've been shuffling and this for those of you who do not know, this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. It's just a name. Like, I don't really care for, like, I don't get too deep into stuff like people who call themselves witches. I'm like, we're spirits, so whatever. You know, that's whatever. I'm not getting too deep into that. That's just my preference. I have an awareness of spiritual things, but I'm not labeling myself anything. I'm not calling myself nothing to align or label myself as something. So I'm just shuffling my cards. I want to do a general spiritual message for everybody who watches this on the replay, because nobody is watching it right now. I love being a Sagittarius because we're honest and we don't care. So this is the wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm shuffling, and then also I have this one. So just felt it important to get some messages for humankind, what we are all experiencing in this realm. And I just wanted some clarity. I feel we all need some clarity. Some peace. So if you're watching this, I hope you are at peace, and that you are well, and that whatever messages come through these cards, that it blesses your heart and life and mind. Oh man. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you that we are connected, and that this realm is not real. It is only our perception. We are grounded in truth and love. And thank you that the reality of what is simply coming through in these cards to share with us what already is true. And it's just helping us in a realm that isn't real. It's so bizarre. It's like, this is not real. These cards are not real. This is a manifestation of my imagination. Yet, here I am in what seems to be a physical body. And I am pulling messages from my own consciousness that knows the truth. And I'm going to share them with you as if it's going to be a surprise to me. That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been feeling. Awesome. Yes. Okay. That's just what I feel. Ooh. Ooh. Praise Jesus. Thank you. I love these little cards. This is a tea leaf deck. Is there, I'm just asking for general messages for human consciousness. General messages for human consciousness. Yes. Yes. Any more general messages for human consciousness? Nice. Anything else from this one? These cards are difficult to shuffle because there's a lot of them. They're not really meant to be shuffled too much. Divine messages for human consciousness. What do you collectively want humanity to know? What is a reality that exists that you want to help our consciousness as we navigate during this interesting non-real time? Anything else? Any more? And I know you guys can't necessarily see, but anyway. Okay. I think one more. Again. Okay. I think that's it. For that, one. Ah, come out. And then also the second. Any other loving messages to raise our human consciousness. One more. I think we're almost about done. That's wonderful. Thank you. One more. That's a lot, but one more. Just one, like I have a feeling sometimes there's more. Hi, thank you for watching. I'm pulling cards right now just to see what the collective consciousness is during this time. Oh, is that it? I think one more card. I keep saying that, but it's like, I feel like there's one more, and then it's like, no, there's more messages. If it comes out again. It's a lot. It can be done. I think we're good. So there's a lot of cards that came out, and I will go over them, but I see a lot of success. So we have the Ant card, work, achievement, success. So far, nothing from the words that I've seen, there is no doom and gloom in this message. This is not the end, okay? This is an end to what we know, but not the end. So it says good fortune. We have the beetle card. So we have the whale card. It says great worry over nothing. We have the wreath card, sorrow over a loss. Aw, teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. We have the ram card, a stubborn, aggressive person. Box, you will receive a gift. Ooh, this is a good message. We have the apple card. Temptation will test you. Oh, flag, going along with that theme. It says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. We have the horse. So this is a short journey. Trying to figure out the Facebook camera is backwards, so I'm having to go in the opposite direction of everything, and it's annoying. We have the fly card, period of ill health, depression. We have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. So this is a very beautiful, colorful message. I'm like getting all feelings and ranges of emotion. But it all makes sense. We have the tiger card, doing something risky, taking a chance. 4-leaf clover, great, good fortune. So I'm seeing good stuff. We have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Kind of almost done. We're over halfway there. Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Very much so. It's great. Trying to get all these organized. We have gong, an exciting event. Ooh, we have man. So there's dealings or relationship with a man. We have club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. I think that is tied to the ram and the temptation of the apple, and something else was about. And then you have the tiger taking a chance. There's something else about, yes, and then the flag. So I'm grouping these up for common themes. You have a ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Flowers, happiness. I can't, just bear with my hand because can't get it to like be aligned properly. You have the key, successful outcome to your problems. This will all work out. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And I know that goes with the box. Not necessarily, but it just kind of confirms the box. We have stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I think that goes with the ring. It's good stuff. Bell, an announcement. Somebody may be getting engaged. Somebody is like, look, this whole crisis has made me to see that something doesn't matter anymore, that I've wasted my time, and I want to marry you. It may apply to somebody. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. My hand, okay, I guess I need to hold it like that. So I'm like, how do I need to hold this so it comes up straight? Finger, someone's giving you the finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. There is conflict. Like there is something small here, but it's not, it's minor because it's not the main feeling of all of this. Like the majority of this is good. Everything's going to be okay. There's happiness. There's a little bit of sorrow. There's worry. There's a little bit of depression for some. But I'm getting a lot of happiness and abundance and gifts and stuff like that. A lot of joy. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I think this, whoever this stubborn and aggressive person is, or whoever is trying to force you to do something against your will, and tempt you to lower your standards for whoever that energy resonates with, you're going to use your intuition to make better choices and changes. A wish is granted. You have the wishbone. One more after this. Great happiness. I thought there was, yep, with the flower. I was like, I thought I saw happiness. So you got, so it really could be a wedding for somebody, because you have a harp and you have flowers, and those two things usually occur in a wedding. Somebody could be getting engaged this year after this. Happiness and great happiness. You got I think somebody is going to, because I know that there was something about a confession or an announcement. Yes. So there's an announcement. Somebody is going, for someone, someone is going to come out of this, make a confession that they've wasted their time and energy on stuff that is not important, and they're going to come to someone else and just confess that and say, look, let's do this right. I want to marry you. And it's up to you if you want to, if that feels good for you. It will lead to great happiness. If it doesn't look good for you, then make sure you don't lower your standards. There's vacation. Maybe this is a vacation for you, to be out of all of the chaos out there, and that is it. So, well, I'm not going to act like I know all the answers. I'm just going to allow Holy Spirit to use my intuition and to guide me to things that I pick up on. Overall, what is happening for most people is concerning the situation with the consciousness. It's all good. There is happiness, there is abundance, there is reward, there's fortune, a wish is being granted, an exciting event. So I see marriage, I see happiness, I see money, I see friendships developing, especially, with the man card, there's a marriage here. Somebody is getting engaged for sure. There is some type of getting away, a vacation of some sorts. Maybe this is a gift for somebody. Like this time away is a gift for someone. No, I take that back. It is a gift, but somebody is getting engaged. You got a diamond in a box, and this is future tense because you will be receiving a gift. There's going to be an announcement. A marriage is going to take place. And, maybe in the near future for that same person, someone's going to be pregnant. Or some of you have discovered while you're stuck in the house all day, you will become pregnant. For others of you, this whole thing is going to be a short journey. There is friends and other places that are thinking about you. But there's a successful outcome. I feel that the present energy is, for a lot of people, period of ill health. Maybe some people are mentally feeling sick, or they're, it's just speaking of the consciousness that it is ill health. There's a lot of people who are worrying over nothing or making things bigger than what they need to be. There's sorrow over a loss or perceived loss, job, income, resources, sense of direction. Right now, there's a lot of unclear thinking. You may have, and then there's great personal sorrow. So, we have sorrow over a loss, great personal sorrow. So there is that out there, and that is very current. That is very current, and it feels like, I feel like it's like a collective consciousness, like people are groaning, like, oh, like there is this, it feels magnified, like a brown haze over the earth, that the consciousness, there is this feeling of like heaviness, sadness, but it's a great worry over nothing. there's a manifestation of depression and ill health, because of all of this. But the thinking is unclear. And especially when we're not thinking clearly, we have a tendency to do stupid stuff. Like take all the toilet paper away from everybody who truly needs it. Toilet paper gate. Wow. And I see that. But I also know that this isn't going to last forever, because it does feel like this is only going to be for a short time. And then we're going to transition because of what we perceive to be happening, and we're using our intuition to make beneficial changes. Those things will convert into happiness. The time inside, you're working on a project, so wishes are going to be granted that are going to beget great, not just good fortune, but great good fortune. It's like, how do you, I'm seeing, it's like great fortune. Where's the card about happiness? Yes. Happiness and great happiness. And there's money. I see you got this beetle. It's the heart chakra, and it's also money. It's funny how money is green and the heart chakra is green, and somehow those are at odds. Not all money is green, but it's like people, like for the love of money, like people make their investments. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. People make their, with their money, like that's where their heart is. We vote with our money what's important to us, what's a priority. And sometimes the money and our hearts could be at war, because it's like, how do I want to say? Like we money can be like just this greedy thing, but it's at odds with how we really should be treating people, and we shouldn't be greedy with money or toilet paper. Some of you, there's an energy of putting in work, work, achievement, success, recognition, reward for merit. So, and it is going to beget, a period of prosperity and abundance. Like the ant is working, and then, they collect all this food, and, it's like, look, they brought some bread home, in the little ant things that they live in. I can't think of the name of it. It's good. This is a really good message. Some of you during this time of isolation are going to develop a deep friendship with somebody of the same gender, sex. You also have distant friends who are thinking about you, family that's far away. That's my stomach. But someone is definitely, and I don't like, people overuse definitely a lot, but there is a clear, it's a strong message of an engagement, an exciting event. You will receive a gift. You'll be receiving a gift. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. A marriage is taking place, birth of a news, there's an announcement. Just know that with all the fears and the things that we're feeling right now, that there is a successful outcome to all your problems. So all the great sorrow, the perceived loss, the great worrying over nothing, it's going to have a successful outcome, and it's going to beget this money over here. There's great happiness and wishes being granted. Somebody, I'm serious. This is very clear to me that somebody is getting married. Somebody is engaged to get married, or someone will be engaged to get married. So I wish you could see this, but I'm kind of like grouping these cards for different stories. But I do need to let somebody know that it could be a business dealing, but there's some kind of transaction that somebody is going to have with someone who is very stubborn and aggressive. And you are asked to not be tempted to lower your standards. Let me show you this. So there is someone that you will encounter that is stubborn or aggressive. They could have Aries in their chart. They could have strong Mars in their chart. Somebody is aggressive, and they are going to try to, someone is going to try to make you do something against your will. But do not be tempted to lower your standards, because this is a temptation to test you. And this could be just a warning ahead of time that this is going to happen. Like some aggressive person is going to come to you and try this nonsense. A warning of a problem either now or in the near future. I think this could be business related as well, but it's doing something risky and taking a chance. In a business sense, this will pay off, but you got to use your intuition with both of these scenarios. So if this is business related, then you need to use your intuition to make beneficial changes. If it's concerning this aggressive person, be mindful about doing things that are risky. And in order to navigate this so that you're not tempted to lower your standards, you're going to have to use your intuition. Isolated things or vacation. Somehow this is a vacation. Or, there is a vacation at play. Through all of this, somebody is behaving stupidly. And I just think that is the people who are stealing all the toilet paper and, in my opinion, overreacting. But know that this great sorrow, this, muddled thinking, this great worrying over nothing, this period of, hopefully you can see that, ill health, the sorrow over a loss, just know that it's a short journey, okay? And that, my goodness, it's a successful outcome to your problems. It's all gonna work out. It's just all of that stuff. All of it is it's a hop, skip, and a jump to, having a successful outcome. And these ideas during this time of sorrow, or you're perceiving as sorrow, this is the time to work on your business idea. This is a time of isolation to write your book. This is the time to get your house in order so that you can see things clearly, because along the way, I think not only are you going to get the prosperity and the abundance, but there's somebody that's going to come to help you, or you're going to develop a deeper relationship with somebody along the way. Shout out to Denise. D-Nice, if you read this, she comes to mind to me. But you also have distant family and friends, maybe in a different state, or people that you haven't talked to in a while that are thinking about you. A wish is being granted. That is business. That is love related. I see that for sure. There is marriage. I'm kind of just going over the messages right now, so I'm repeating myself a lot. But for someone, and I believe this to be a woman, you have dealings or relationships with a man. It is all of this like there is a wedding or an engagement that will lead to happiness, great happiness. Someone is going to give you a diamond. You'll be receiving that gift. It's an exciting event. There's an announcement for sure of an engagement to people. And a marriage is going to take place. So that's all that. If you have questions about the cards, if you need to see a picture, just let me know. But that is an exciting message. And no, I have on. It's like I'm not nude. I am not nude. You just can't see the rest of me, but I'm not in the buff. All right, that is the overall message. I want to do an individual message for somebody. Thank you for watching. If you specifically want a message, like if you want to say, hey, I'm watching right now, do a message for me, type it into the comments, because right now I'm just going to do a random message. Like the way that I operate is I don't need details. I don't want details. I just shuffle cards and a message comes out and I just read it. You know, I don't need a lot of details. I don't want details because details can cause me to try to make stuff fit. So I just rather give you a message, and if it's for you, then that's between you and spirit, and I am just a mediator. It's not about my ego. It's not about me, you know, trying to say and do stuff to make stuff fit. Let's switch that. Oh. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. Okay, who is this message for? Who is this message for? I see you. I see you. Do I want to take that? Yep. Who is this message for? What is this message about? What specifically, can you tell me, please, what was the past energy? Okay. Woo, nice. All right, so we're just going to go with that. So I don't know who this is for, but I feel like it has to do with relationships and leaving somebody. So in the past energy specifically, whoever this message is for, you were replaying something in your head, you know, just over and over again, like just how this person hurt you, because you see the heart, the sands of time is running out, like, and it says yes, no, love me, yes, no, yeah. So even without really looking at the card, I can tell that this is, I just sense that it's a relationship, a male female relationship, some kind of relationship where you're like, you could be beating yourself up about what you did wrong, about how this person hurt you. I see guilt. Like, so this person feels guilty for what they did. Is it too late? That's a way to look at it. How did I let this person do this to me is another thing. And like, this is your heart. Like this sand was full and this person wasted your damn time. And you're just like, how did I let this person do this to me? And you just feel like you wasted a lot of time and just rehearsing this over and over again. You are specifically in a place of regeneration. Now look at this numerology. You have 1. So to me, look up numerology. It could be a new beginning for you, but you have 4 and 6, which is 10. You have 3 and 7, which is also 10, which breaks down to 1. So look at that. If that resonates with you, if there's an angel number 46, if there's an angel number 37, then look that up too. But this is your past energy. So you were like, during your healing, like right now you're healing, you're regenerating while you're thinking about all of this. So as you're healing yourself, you are in the process of like purging and growing. You're regenerating by pushing out all these negative feelings and emotions that you had. You're thinking about that. So as, like I keep saying, as you're growing, as you're developing, as you're maturing, as you're getting over this pain, you are healing. Rehearsing this has been cathartic for you as a form of healing. I'm trying to think. I think this is the present energy and that's the future. So presently right now, oh, yay, you're taking a nap. And you are just healing your body. you are really giving yourself an opportunity to take it easy, to I'm like, I don't want to tell it myself, but I'm like, is this for me, Lord Jesus? But anyway, you were taking some time to just really heal. You know, this person is, the light of day is coming. So yeah, to nap, you see your angels, if you can see that face at, you know, at the top part of the moon. You know, if you are the moon, or maybe you have Cancer in your chart, or Pisces in your chart, or a water sign, for sure, you are taking time to relax. Yeah, this fox here, to me, sometimes the fox is sly, so that comes up as a Scorpio for me as well. But you could be thinking, or maybe you're a mom and you have a Scorpio child, or, you know, your child is very clever. That could be it too. But your angels are looking upon you and they are healing you. The points of light are also angels who are looking over you, but you are regenerating. You are taking time for yourself. You are healing. And in the future, hey, look at that. I couldn't have pulled a better card. Like, just like the other messages, you are blessed. So things are going to work out. You're moving forward. You are, you know, your angels are with you. That's awesome. I couldn't have picked a better, and I didn't pick it, but that is a beautiful story. All right, we will come back to this deck, and I'm going to go to the other deck that I really like, the Modern Witches Tarot. So let me know if that resonated with you. Or if you have questions, if you feel like it, you don't have to. It's not about algorithms here. Algorithms are stupid. I don't need to know that you commented. Only, like, Spirit is a true algorithm. Spirit is the only one that needs statistics and data and what, you know, any record of what took place, or, oh man, what happened, or anything like that. Okay. Pause, because it's like this is coming a little loose, so I gotta tighten it as best as I can. Anyway, it's like I'm not gonna moon people, so, or that's your butt, but I'm not gonna flash or whatever you call that for your top half. Anyway, give me a divine message, please, for somebody who is watching. Thank you. What is the message? Past energy, please. May I, Holy Spirit, have. Ooh. Oh, okay. Past energy for somebody. I'll share it in a minute. Aww. I'll probably do one more after this because we're going to go over an hour for sure. Thanks for watching this on the replay, because I don't do these videos. I didn't announce it either, so I hope if you are watching this, that you are enjoying your time with your family. I don't know who that is, and what do you want? Anyway, let's just hope that that's like an advertisement from like Boston, something silly like that. Okay. Man, okay. Present energy. That's it for present energy. Please, can I have the future energy? May I have the future energy for this individual? What is the future energy for this situation? Yeah, it's time for me to eat something. If you can hear that, that's awesome. But it's not as good as the mayor who was farting and forgot to turn off his microphone. That was great. Awesome. I'll say it in a second. I don't want to give you the future without telling you the past first. Is there any other future messages for who this particular person is? And it could be the same energy. It could be a totally different situation. I'm gonna have me some grapefruit. Woohoo! Yay, grapefruit. Ooh, okay. Yep. Oh. Yep. Some, okay. Is there anything else? I feel like there's one more, either a clarifying message. One nail on the head, like nail on the coffin type, bam, like that's the type of final message is going to come out. Like, bam, like if you didn't know already, if you didn't know, now you know. Like, this is what's happening for real. This is to confirm. This is a confirmation of all confirmations. Yes. This is a confirmation of all confirmations for this future energy. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So, for whoever this is for, and thanks to you guys for watching the replay, the situation that you had, you have the Hermit card. And this is what a lot of people are doing right now. They're like, I'm not even going to be looking at my laptop right now. I'm just going to be chilling. You have the Devil energy. So there's a lot of earth. You got and two major arcana for whatever that's worth. You have, is that 15, I think? 15 and 9. But you have Hermit, which is Virgo, and Capricorn is represented as the Devil. And you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So in my personal opinion, and I don't know very much about, like, I don't have enough background on understanding some of these cards, but I can say that from what I do know, that somebody's passion is gone, like exhausted. This woman is fiery. She also could be like really PO'd too. And it doesn't have to be a man or a woman, or it's just energy. It's a person. So I'll come back to this. This is another person that you're dealing with. This is a boss. This could be a relationship. It could possibly be a marriage with somebody, but I feel that this is somebody that you are, even though you feel like you are connected to this person, or that this person has some kind of power or authority over you, it's all in your head. This isn't something like this isn't something that you can't break out of. You know, and you could leave the job, you could get out of this relationship, you could choose to cut this person off. But how I get like aggressive energy, I get that this person is not very kind or considerate, and it's caused you to isolate yourself, to just withdraw. This person has caused you to question yourself. How you see yourself. And it could be humanity as well. There's a lot of things in this world that we feel is, we feel are things in this world that we feel that it's controlling us, and this causes us to really like doubt our own abilities and kind of go into hiding. And you see how how the devil is represented with the star in reverse, and you see that she has on her person a star in the upright. So it's almost like polar opposites in energy. Your light is stronger and brighter than the energy of perhaps either the situation or the individual, but the situation nonetheless. I need to go to the book because I don't have a clear description on the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, like I said before, if you have more experience with decks and you have like more insight on what really other like hidden messages behind the card, but I do know that like her passion, she's either really PO'd or and I think she will become PO'd. This is you. Somebody is not happy. Like in the upright, this woman is passionate. She's like vibrant. It's like she's loving. She's good natured. But if you cross her, you can drain her energy, but that energy is going to turn into almost like the phoenix, and she's not happy. In the present energy, you have somebody has the world in reverse. This is not over. There's it's a continuation. And also you have the Three of Cups. These people are so loud. This is so annoying. So loud. I wish you would go in. But anyway, Three Cups. And I wish they would go home. But anyway, Three of Cups. So yes, I'm easily distracted. I think some people are in the midst of this thing being undone, reaching out to family and friends to socialize. There's definitely a feeling of uncertainty. Like in the midst of what transpired that caused someone to go into isolation and just kind of really rethink their power, like themselves. There is a sense of not having control, things, not being completed, not having control over how this is going to end, and seeking advice, refuge, comfort in other people. Socializing with your friends, filling your cup by engaging with other people. You could literally be dancing. So just something to take your mind off of the fact that you don't know what's going on. You don't have an answer to this. But I do, this was a card where I was like, oh, so you are coming out of confusion. So whenever, you felt like you were in your head, you couldn't think, you are coming out of this, you know, like feeling of you don't have any control. Um, I have ideas, but I just want to get clarification. Um, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, whoever this message is for. You have the Nine of Wands, and also you have the Hierophant. So this is the good news, but this is like the nail on the head card for extra confirmation. Everything is going to work out. You are going to come out stronger on top of this. Like, you are going to come out on top, and you're going to be stronger because of this. And I see whoever this is, and you could be, you know, a fire sign, because I like, this is what I saw originally. I saw like, this is your before energy and this is your after. So you can see how, you know, in this position, she's just kind of like exhausted, dejected and whatever. And then she comes out on top, you know, and both of them kind of have like a similar stance almost. You know, she has her rod and she has something in her hand, like one hand is being held up. So it's almost like a mirror. Like if you can see it this way, it's a mirror like book image. So one hand is kind of up, the other one is holding onto a staff. But you're gonna come out, and if you remember like the other reading, you have keys at the bottom. So there is success. Stuff is gonna work out for whoever this is. So I feel like that this person, this energy in this reading is somebody who has been through just crap. It's economic. So whether it's job or this relationship has like either drained your finances, or somehow dealing with this person has really like stifled your thinking about your wealth, what you can like accomplish, what you can acquire. Or it's just put you like kind of in a, I don't want to say depression, where you haven't been spending your money wisely. You've just been so consumed with how you feel that you really haven't been like on your grind about how you should be like allocating your resources, and you just been kind of like dejected, like the Queen of Wands in reverse, like I have no fire, I'm just gonna go out and eat dinner every night, or take, instead of cooking, I'm just going to get carried out, something like that. The present energy is, you know that this is not done. You know that it's undone. It feels incomplete. There's still certain things that, because it's not complete, you just feel like out of sorts. You feel it's unsettling for you that it's not finished. And so almost like a distraction or a way to heal yourself, you were spending more time in the company of people that you care about. There's the Three of Cups. There's a socializing energy, whether it be in person or online, thanks to social distancing. But you are connecting with people, you are dancing, or you, if it's not with people, you were choosing to dance by yourself to just shake off this like uncertain feeling that you feel about something, a situation with somebody at a job or whatever. But in the future, the solution to this is you will come out of this confusion. You do come out on top as the Hierophant, who was spiritually connected and grounded. That represents Taurus energy. There's a lot of earth. You got Pentacles, you got the Hermit, you got the Devil. I see a little bit of water. I see fire. I think the World card is an air card, but I see, a lot of grounded, like earth energy. So I do see all three. I see Capricorn, I see Virgo, I see Taurus, all the major arcana cards. I do see some fire, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Also the Ten of Pentacles is an earth card. So you got 4 earth cards, 2 fire, probably 1 air, I'm not quite sure, with the World, and then 3 cups and 7 of cups in reverse. Let us go to the Ten of Pentacles, and then I'll probably just do one more quick one, and then I'll be done and off of here, because we'll probably go to an hour and a half. And thanks to you guys so much for watching this or flipping through it if you so choose. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm not quite sure. Or I didn't, wasn't really, I didn't want to say for sure. I just wanted to double check. So let's go to the Pentacles. Yeah, something is crumbling. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. Okay. So the future energy is, whether it be because you come into the reality that, no, first. So you come out of confusion. You come into the reality that this is not working or it's not going to work. This is going to crumble. This right here, this unstable foundation that was in your past energy, this is coming out. This is coming undone, unhinged, unglued. To me, it could be almost like the tower to some extent. But it's because you decided to come out of confusion with which choice to make. You put in the hard work. You do what you need to do to get yourself in a position where you can be where you want to go. And you will end up on top like this Hierophant. I also see like, the High Priestess, but the Hierophant to me is just, this person is balanced. This person is spiritually connected. They are aware, they're grounded. Everything is in place. So that, without going into too much detail, when I read, unless I get like obvious specifics, they're just very to the point, without a lot of fluff and detail. I repeat myself a lot, but I don't really go into depth unless I absolutely need to. So just know that the bare bones minimum, to recap all of this, there's a situation at home with there's some kind of, it's either home with somebody that you are not married to. You could be married to him, but I'm getting like some kind of relationship where you either share a home with this person or it's a relationship, but it's somebody that you feel tied to, connected to, whether it's financially obligated to them. It could be a dating relationship, or you feel that you're in a living situation where you're financially obligated to someone who is not kind. Or it could be job. So this person is not kind and you feel stuck. You have chosen to, and this person has drained your energy. The situation has drained your energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're upset and you're about to use that energy, but it's like your energy is wiped out. And so there's only like a tiny flame right now. And you have decided to kind of isolate yourself so that you can heal or get away from this connection. Like she's putting the laptop away. She's closing that book, that chapter with that person. She's getting away from them. She's like, okay, that's done. So this is unsettling because it's not done yet. How is this going to be completed? How is this going to be done? So this person is spending more time either dancing by themselves, connecting with people, having conversations with people, like getting their feedback on this whole situation, and just spending time in the company of people. And like I said before, in the future, you're coming out of confusion. You realize that this would happen with this person was not wrong. It was not built on a solid foundation and it's going to crumble. You are willing to fight and put forth the effort to ground yourself, to do what you need to do to create a better outcome. Whether it's legal stuff that you have to do, whether you have to take this person to court, I don't know. For some reason, you may just, there could be some legal fight involved, but at the end of the day, you come out on top, sparkling and shiny, and you're connected to spirit. So there is some kind of spiritual connection in all of this. You are praying more. You're asking God more for help. So that is that message. I'm going to go back to one final message with the wisdom of the oracle cards. Oracle cards for me are a little bit easier to read and faster to read because you interpret it to be what you want a lot more easier than having to rely on set meanings and like the traditional Rider Waite tarot. So one more message. Thanks you guys for watching the replay. Thanks for tuning in. If you are, oh, these cards are so big I can't shuffle them. My knuckles aren't working. And feel free to say hi in the replay. Let me know how this resonates with you in the replay. I appreciate everybody kind of like hopping in for 5 seconds just to see what is she talking about. Okay, I gotta go. I don't mind because I kind of like to be by myself. Or they're like, what is she not wearing? Like, where's her clothes? Oh, okay. I see something. I just couldn't tell. Okay, bye. Lilith, like if you get to know your Black Lilith, that can heal so many different things. Like, do you go to, I don't know if it's like Astrolab or whatever. There's some kind of website. Just birth chart. You can just Google birth chart, natal chart. Make sure that you do that, and discover what your Lilith is, the thing that you have to heal. There's a lot of, the thing about astrology, if you choose to follow it, oh, nice. It's not set in stone. You can take what you're given and really discipline it if it's a weak area, if it's a weakness, to get the outcome that you want. So it's not anything set in stone. You can be a shy person. You can be aware that you're naturally shy, but you can also do things, take steps to overcome that shyness. So that, thanks for watching. Hi. Thanks for watching. You can do things to overcome the weak areas in your chart so that you can still be successful and not a victim to your natal chart. So one more message. Is it past energy? Yes. Okay. May I have the present energy for whoever this... Don't call me right now, please. Ah! I have to call in a second. Anywho, I'll call her in a second. Yes, it's a her. Present energy. Oh, I want to say something important, and I'll probably get a text message too. We'll see. Okay. Future energy, please. Thanks for watching. Future energy. Okay. Yay, good for you. This is a loved one. This is some kind of let me see if there's one more card for future energy. No, maybe not. This may be it. It's good. I think for whoever this is, without even looking at it, somebody, I don't know why, maybe just toxic, maybe this whole corona thing is just bringing out the reality that a lot of people have been entertaining toxic stuff that has just wasted their time. And therefore it's like, they need to go, you need to go, and move on to something else. I think this whole situation has just has people realizing that we've wasted our time with stuff that just wasted our time. Absolutely. It's time to go. So, let me just share this with you. So we got not for you in your past energy, not for you, blessed. Wow. Message in the bottle in reverse, blocked communication. So, and then being inflexible. So I really feel like the blessed card came up again. So, but this is past energy. So you are a blessing. And you have somebody first, and this is an energy that I'm just going on this trail. Somebody did not recognize that you were a blessing. You are blessed. You had a situation where you either realized or it became apparent to you, or you had to realize that this person was not for you. Something was not for you, that you needed to let it go and abandon it. You were either cut off from this person in some kind of way, whether you did it, they did it, but there is a block in communication. And there is no flexibility. This is what it is. Like this whole thing here, this whole like being blocked. This is like there's a boundary here. Like somebody really just was inflexible. They put their foot down and they said no. You know, after they after this blessed person discovered that whoever this person was not for them, they became very inflexible. They put a boundary down and they blocked them. And by doing so, they let that other person know, no, I'm not for you. You were not for me. Nope. And the thing even says, if you can see it, the card, it actually says, it's hard to read, but that it actually says nope. Just like I said it too. Nope. Nope, not for you. The present energy is this person is not a soulmate. This person is not somebody that you're going to spend your life with. This person is not for you, or you are healing the pain of, you know, dealing with this person. I feel like all three messages that I've provided have been like relationship messages, or they resonate either with the same person. So I'm giving the same message. Like that's what Spirit wants somebody to know. Same message, like you are healing from this cycle. It feels like it's just the same thread, same message. You guys are not together. There is definitely separation. You broke up with this person, or I think you broke up with this person. This person is not healthy for you. They are not a soulmate, and you are just kind of healing from that. So you're in process, but you are being loyal to yourself, and you are walking away. That's all I gotta say. You're taking care of yourself. Like you're healing yourself, and then having the realization that it's time to go and leaving that person in your past. So that was a very sweet, short to the point message. Been on here for almost an hour and a half. Thanks so much for whoever has decided to pop in and out and watch this for the few moments that you did. Thank you. I appreciate you for investing your time in this broadcast, for lack of a better word. But I'm going to get off of here now. Have a great day. Enjoy your life. Spend time with people that mean something to you, and let them know that they mean something to you, and make sure you take time to let yourself know that you mean something to yourself, that you value yourself. Okay, I love you all. Bye.